Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And already we're underway here. He has found the way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rummenigge. And he skips past his man. Oh, good take in a good area. Referee has just said play on. Nicely weighted ball. And he opts to go forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Opts for safety. And it's Deco. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's well positioned here.
Rummenigge made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yeah. And it's Rooney. And if you have just joined us, still just... It's Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Eto'o. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Hullet. Lahm takes a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's their second corner of the game. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Van Basten, out towards the flank. And it's Deco. Tries to pass it through. Bullet is always looking to break lines. That's good vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nesta wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Bullet. Eto! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Beraldo tries to clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Paris ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Ribéry, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney. Rummenigge, looking understandably energised after his goal. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge shoots! Deco. Ribéry. Van Basten looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now Davids.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Thuram. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Borussia Dortmund carrying a one-goal lead. Bullet. And it's Lahm. Davids. Kane dominates aerially so often. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lahm. Can he get it through? Look at this. And the shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rooney did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Eto'o. Borussia Dortmund have a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Pull it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Schmeichel with the clearance. And that is a little undercooked. Over to the left. Played back in. Yeah.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good-looking ball. And he welcomes it in. And Deco! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Thuram. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Pull it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gullit. Now it's Eto'o. Rooney. Oh, well played. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta calmly anticipates. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Yeah. Lahm. Davids. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Eto'o. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Eto'o, and this is Rooney. Oh, what a ball! And it's Lahm. Now he's got space here. Chance, surely! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. Cleared away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Deco. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Eto'o. Now who's going to be first to this? Gullit pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Davids. That has not gone well. And here's Eto. Ah, lovely feet. And can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Rooney picks it up out wide. Deco. Now it's Ribery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Kane. And it's Roberto Carlos. Davids. And here's Kane. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Please turn your
Lahm
attention to
voted
the
man of the
screen for
match,
information
and
provided
deservedly
by the
so.
local police.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether